mentioned that in order to start, that there is a pre-qualification process for the first 3 videos, right?
First 3 videos will be, the first video when you upload, we'll do an audit. Then basically we'll publish once we publish online, then that's where your video will be shown.
Right. And then, but the credit will only come after, in a third video, is it?
Third video. So you pay someone, so you see 3. If you see 3, you see 3. Okay, wait. You see 3. The third view, that's where you get paid. So if you got 100, you must minus 3 times 3.5.
Okay, so what's your criteria? What's your criteria for activating the advisor's credit? Is it based on some certain minimal view and subscription from the audience?
No, they will. So you based on your title. What is it? So for example, Isaac, what's your specialty?
Real estate.
Easier. Okay, so real estate, for example, you need to, your title must be enticing enough for them to click. So if you are like a normal agent or real estate agent, then there will be a lot of agents coming on board, I'm very sure. So let's say you're telling how you create trust management. So it depends on what's your target audience. For example, you want to target the top 50%, top 15%. You are looking at trust management, you're looking at investment, you're looking at OPM or whatever. Then that's where we will start to target. So that's the reason why we will ask you, who do you want to target?
Okay, understand. So the moment my third video is watched, that's where my credit will start clocking.
Yes.
Okay, understand.
That is for your first video. So the second video will comes in when a student called Isaac under the chat. Hi, I seen your first video. I'm keen in your video. Could you help me? Then Isaac will say, fine, we have a session. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., you book my session at 200 per hour or 150 per hour. That's where your second video will comes in. So you go in concurrent.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you're saying the video is one-on-one, or it can be a group?
One for one.
Or it cannot be group, huh?
It cannot be group. So after that, you've got 10 videos and all performing, we'll start to ask you for a module.
Right, okay.
Yeah, but investment, real estate, all that, I would say I'm very familiar with it.
Leader.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're saying the third video will be so
third view or third video?
No, I need to know about what is the criteria for the credit to start clocking. So you mentioned the third video, right?
Third view.
The third view.
View, yeah.
Sorry, so what's the difference between
video is what you do under digital asset.
Okay, and view?
View is people click your $7.
So sorry, so what's the $7?
$7 there is a digital asset.
The $7 is a digital asset, right?
Correct.
The digital asset means the video that I have recorded and I posted,
Bridge,
right?
And being published.
So, okay, so which means it's my third video, right?
It's your first video.
Oh, first video, I already start clocking the $7.
Start clocking, yeah. You start
and
clocking.
Then I get the 50% share lah.
Yes, of the $7.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So when you're saying third view, means third view of my
first
video.
Yes, first video that you do.
Oh, so I will only get the 350 at the third view of my first video lah.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Then when someone is interested to reach out to me on a Zoom, that's where I get the 70% commission lah.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then my digital asset, so long as that there will be more viewing coming in, I will continue to enjoy the 50% royalty.
Yes. So
there are actually two parts to the credit, right?
Yes.
One part is the direct Zoom session, one-on-one session, which is a 70%, right? The other part is the digital asset, which is a recurrent, what do you call it, credit based on the viewers, how often people view, right?
Yeah. So the first video is 288. So people may not want to pay your 288 per hour, because they may not know whether are you a genuine, are you a good advisor?
Sure.
And maybe there are a lot available in the market. So what happened is that you have a second one, that is the passive income. So they will not pay the 288, but they will pay the $7.
Okay, understand.
The $7 will have the title and the description. So how Isaac help? So it will be this. How Isaac actually. So there will be some case study. So you talk about district 9, 10, 11. Should you buy 9, 10, 11? Should you buy 1, 2, 3? Need leasehold 9, 99, freehold, whatever, industrial, commercial, whatever. So that is how a person sends you and engage you. So after paying the $7, they find that Isaac, you are a true, genuine advisor. I want to engage you for whatever price you quote, $200 per hour. Then that is where the second video will come on board. So the first video you put there, mainly, firstly, you're talking about commercial real estate. But the second video, maybe Daniel start to engage you, pay $200, and you will have a second content. And the second content on the third view, it will be recurring income.
Okay.
Okay, so this is more to show you. So when you do a video, your face must show out. Your this readership may not want to show out. But if the readership show up, means they are very keen to do the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
And each video is a 5-minute video, is it?
1 hour video.
Even for the first video is a 1 hour?
1 hour session.
Okay, but you have an introductory 5-minute video,
5 minutes,
is it?
yes. So it's something like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the 1 hour will only come in when there's a one-on-one session.
No, the one hour session, and you only come in when they start to pay for it.
Okay, pay for the hourly rate, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so early on, I thought there's a Zoom session as well. So how does it work? So the video is posted.
We integrated with Zoom.
The video will be played on Zoom, is it?
Our platform is integrated with Zoom.
Okay, so the video will be played on Zoom.
Yes.
So after the 1 hour video, there will still be a Q&A session, is it?
No, you will. So let's say now we started at 7:30.
Right.
It's recorded immediately. I'm the teacher. All of you are students. I will share with you what I do. And now this is a Q&A.
Oh, I see. So it's interactive.
It's interactive. In between, you can stop me because you're paying for it. So like maybe at 7, we start at 7:30 sharp, maybe 7:45. Right. Hey, stop, Brian. I ask you a different question. Then
I see.
Then it's very impromptu. So you ask a very difficult question and yet Brian can answer. Fine. If Brian cannot answer, then Isaac will. So the review session will come from Isaac.
Okay, so the style can be determined by the advisor, right? I can
now advisor lead the game.
Yeah lah. So I can have like first 15 minutes on presentation, then after that I start a Q&A, then I continue with another segment, that kind of thing, right?
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So the second video will be very based on what you are looking for is maybe they will chat with you. So let's say there will be a chat session. The chat session will ask you, hi Isaac, I saw your first video. You're talking about commercial real estate. Are you familiar with properties in Australia? Oh, Isaac, I'm not familiar. Then you just drop off the case. But if let's say Isaac, you are familiar, then my question to you is that how are you familiar where you're staying in Singapore?
Okay.
Then your answer is that I used to stay in Australia. Then I have a different, I have whatever you want to say. Then I'm convinced that you're able to help me, I will engage. If I'm not convinced, I will find the next Isaac.
Fine.
Yeah.
So the last thing is, can the advisor participate in across several categories? Like for example, I'm also, I like to share something about education in Singapore. Can I do that, or it can only be?
But people will know you are an all-rounder compared to one who is really very good at real estate. They will see your category.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you are good at business, so real estate, you're good at business, you're also an educator. So what are you? So I will ask you, what are you? Then you will tell me, oh, then I will gauge. So I compare to, let's say, Alex Chong, who is he's maybe a good educator. And he answers certain questions based on educator point of view. So it really depends on what the reader, what the user want. So if you are blended, it may be good, it may be bad.
Okay.
So I'll tell you a very good example. Social media, Facebook marketing, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and what else? One more is Twitter. As a new business, who should you target? Everybody, the YouTube will say target all. Maybe you only got $10,000 to spend. So what should you do? So I will have an advisor, hi Isaac, I got 10,000 to spend. I need to reach a certain goals. Then Isaac will say, so who's your target audience? Oh, I'm looking at working adults. So if something is like that, it's engaging. Then Isaac will say, okay, so based on Isaac's experience, he thinks that maybe LinkedIn will be a better platform than Facebook. But LinkedIn is expensive in terms of ad management. Then you ask, so I said, okay, Isaac, do you have a better option? Because I think I don't have $25,000 to spend. Then Isaac said, okay, there may be another way of doing it. So that is the whole engagement. So when you do all this, you must need to summarize. Otherwise, we can't really tell what are you teaching. Then our copywriter will tweak to make it nicer, to touch your head, your eyes, your heart, and your wallet. Yeah, I hope I answer your question. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay,
we have a strong base of database, and we have reached out. We have a lot, basically half of Singapore. So we are targeting job seekers, people who are looking for jobs, but some job seekers are good at advising. And we're also targeting at companies level CEO, but CEO can be also looking at employees who are advisors. So maybe Isaac, you may not want to get employment, but maybe the third round will be investors trying to look out for you. Investors not in terms of buying real estate, but investors on trying to set up a business with you. Yeah, so that is how we reach. Because I am an advisor, I'm also an employer. I used to be an employee, but I'm also an investor. So there are people like me in the platform. And of course, those people who are only job seekers, they will only find job seekers. So this is one way of creating a residual income for them. And maybe they are just teaching what they are very good at. For example, Excel management. So maybe shortcuts of doing Excel where it's easily available, but how are you going to connect the dots? So that's the whole idea lah. Okay, any others? Yep. I think Jeremy, you just came in. We will record, then we'll pass you so you can have a look. Yeah, but in whole that as a whole, this is what we are doing as a platform. Yeah. Okay, so this is how the free user will look like. So they will search. So Isaac, to answer your question, then I will base on category, and so this is how I see. And I see your title is appealing to me. Then the content, this question is about 1,000 to 500 to 1,000 words. Then I will definitely see your preview, because this could be some questions that I want to ask you. Then I will start to click first. Then I will chat with you, and I will have this connection with you. Okay. Any others? Yep. Yep. Daniel, any question? Daniel? Antonia? Yeah. Can't hear you, Daniel. You're under mute. Yeah.
Not at the moment.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. Antonia? Yeah. Okay, I think it's not there. Yeah. So, yeah. If nothing, then yeah, that's all. You can start to engage. We will put this into.
Sorry, if I made a last question.
Yeah, sure.
How often you pay out the credits?
Every Monday.
Weekly, huh?
Weekly, yeah.
So through bank transfer,
Pay now.
Or pay now, okay.
Yeah, the contract will state that you need to have that. Singaporean easy, but foreigners then, yeah. So
and how transparent is the credit system as in, you know, as an advisor, once I meet the criteria and the viewers, and then they are also subscribers, how transparent is that to me?
There will be a invoice. Every time there's a credit, it will go into your invoice.
No, that does it mean there's an e-invoice or e-dashboard that I can, there's an e-invoice, right?
Yeah, there's an e-invoice under your, yeah, under here.
And the e-invoice will be on the some kind of a dashboard.
Yeah.
On your platform itself, on the Bridge platform itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will know who paid for it, then we'll just deduct accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah. First two, it will be free. Then the third one will start to charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the payee's name will appear there, right?
The payee account, but not payee name, payee account.
payee account will appear.
Your transaction, there will be a transaction code.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the payee account is in a way
You will not
irrelevant
be
to me, right?
yes, you will not.
Because you pay through PayNow to my account, right?
You will be generated in this payout report. You will know who pay, but you will not. You will know someone pay, but you will not know what is their account.
So that someone, for example, once I have a Zoom session with a person, I know the person's identity, right? Will a person's identity appear in this credit balance?
For that 1 hour session, yes. You are talking about the digital asset, then that is the other one. There are two ways. Are you talking about the first one or the second one?
Both. The digital asset, will that be
yes, transactions.
The viewer will be identified or just by transaction number?
This is how it looks like. They paid for it. There will be
this
a
is
payment.
For the digital asset, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So there will be a payment ID.
Whereas the one-on-one session also appear in this kind of format, is it?
Yes, yeah.
All appear in this kind of format.
But the amount will be more.
Okay, sure. But it's all identified as payment ID.
Payment ID, yes.
Okay, understand.
Yeah. So we do it on every Monday, 2 o'clock is the cutoff time. So Wednesday you request, we will be next Monday. So we only do crediting on every Monday.
Crediting on every Monday, but this update, is it live update, right?
Yes, so someone paid, you will be live. Then so let's say now you $8, you want to withdraw, you will just withdraw. Okay. Yeah. So today is Monday, you will be next Monday. So if you do it today, this morning at 8 a.m., you'll be based on 2 o'clock cutoff time. Then we will be giving you the money on tomorrow. Okay. The payout is every Monday, right? Did you say? Yes, every Monday. Okay. So I can also even withdraw on a Friday, let's say, then the subsequent Monday it will happen. Yes, correct. Understand. Yeah.